Hey guys, been a while, huh? So Posse paints are being discontinued. Our sale is on Etsy right now. Final markdowns will be May 1st, and that's the price they'll stay at until they're gone. So let's make a card, huh? Make a card Monday. So this is like my new little thing that I've been doing. Still staying creative since I'm not painting a lot right now. My studio is going to get revamped, but let's make a card. So these are a stencil, 8 layers on this stencil. And I'm doing it on a long card. Um, I love this stencil. I could not find the stamp or the die cut for it. I'm still looking for it. So as soon as I find that, I'll be able to do more with this stencil set. I really enjoyed making this card though. I did have a little problem with the happy birthday at the end. It didn't fit, didn't look right, so I had to come up with something else. But you could use this stencil for anything else. So I am going to be using some Simon Hurley ink pads here. I'll list the colors down in the description in case you're wondering what colors they are. But I'll also tell you as we go along. And I believe this one is Sidewalk Chalk. It's a really pale, pale pink. Super pretty. Um, I, I did speed this up because this was a very long video. I didn't realize how long it took me to make a card. But it was fun. I'm having fun doing this, especially coming up with some of my own ideas and not. I do take some inspiration from card makers, but I'm trying to come up with my own ideas. I am working on some with paint skins, which is going to be super cool. Once I get that the way I want it, then I'll be doing a video about that too. But I'm just putting this sidewalk chalk in here, trying to get my edges crisp. When you're brushing on ink colors, it's hard to not get blotchy. I watch Gina K from Gina K Designs. She is a professional at ink blending. I wish I had her skill. I'm sure over time I'll get better at it, but it's still so much fun to watch something come to life. But I'm having more fun with embossing powders and doing some different things where I'm not using just stencils. Trying to be a little more creative, I guess. But I did my very first card I made, I sent to Miss Shelley. She's been my biggest supporter through all of this. And I look back at it now and I'm like, man, that was a pretty lame card. But yeah, it's fun. So this is Game Over. This is a little darker pink, which is super pretty. This will give the definition of the flowers a little bit more pink. The sidewalk chalk is more of a kind of a mauvey light pink. This is more dark pink. It's pretty. Simon Hurley needs to get some more colors though, because I have 32 and that's what I think he is at right now, is 32 colors. But I did buy the re-inkers for all of these because I do like most of them. I would say 98% of his colors I like, so it was an investment, but you have to have those ink pads juicy to do this blending stuff with the stencils. And if you're just buying them, they're not. Sometimes you'll get lucky and get a pad that's juicy, but 9 times out of 10 they're just fine for stamping, but not for doing this. So I think I'm on level 3 here. There's 8 levels, 8 layers, I should say, to this stencil. And this is where I kind of got lost because I have tons of pink ink pads, not just Simon's. I did do the triple berry here, which is fine. I didn't have a problem with this one. But the next layer, I did. And it was just 2 little spots, but it drove me crazy because I didn't have a darker pink. So this triple berry is super pretty. It definitely tones down that bright pink that we just did. And I don't know. I think it's just the definition is really here with the triple berry. But like I said, I really wish I had the stamp to this stencil because all of these lines would have been crisp. I am going to be playing with how to blend these inks out and not make them look like they were stenciled. But right now I'm in the middle of mass production of some cards for a project that I'm working on. And I'm having to do 17 of everything, and it's not fun, but um, it took me all day yesterday just to do 3 items for these cards. So, yeah. So here is where I put the game over. And this is really game over. I did not like this color. So it's like a brick red. These little brushes are great because you can get in there and get the detail, but I'm going to try to wipe a little bit out here. And I'm going to go back in with that triple berry and see if I can get that deeper pink in there. It's fine. It dried down fine. I guess when the inks are a little more wet, they don't look... See how dark that is? But I don't mind that. I don't mind it right now because it's going to change. So now I had to decide what colors I was going to put on the outside because I didn't want any more pinks and I definitely didn't want purple. So, of course, I always think of Vicky when I pull a yellow. And if you guys know Miss Victoria, she loves her yellow. So I said, well, let's do yellow. And this is Shooting Star. This is a very bright yellow. Look how bright that is. Oh, it just pops. Yeah. It's not really a... It's more of a... I want to say close to my Persian Autumn yellow, more of an orangey yellow, but it's just a deep yellow. So I get in here and get all these little flowers in these centers and these little buds off of the flowers, get all them colored with the yellow. My dogs are being really quiet right now, so we're lucky. Okay, so this is a Memento ink pad. Now, this is my second favorite line. I do have quite a few of these. I tried to get, I got that full set syndrome. So this color that I'm using right now, I believe, is Dandelion. Yeah, it looks like Dandelion. But I could be wrong. It could be Cantaloupe. I think it's Cantaloupe because it's got a little orange tint to it. I had to look in my drawer real quick. This has been so relaxing for me to make cards. But I still can be creative, It's been rough. I've had a rough... Gosh, we're coming up on 9 months. But, I am feeling better now. I still have problems with my breathing, but I'm actually doing more. Physically doing more. And working my way through it, so... I think Alan's appreciating me doing more. For a while there, I wasn't doing much of anything. But I am cleaning a room at a time. It takes me all day to clean a room, but I am getting it done. This is Tangelo by Memento as well. This is a really pretty mango-y orange color. And I'm just sticking that in those little centers of those flowers just to highlight them. Some spots I go darker and some I brush lighter. But this stencil would have looked so much better with a stamp afterwards. So I do have my eyes out, peeled out for it. It's been discontinued on most sites, but I did find one site where they had it. I'm just going to think about buying it because I really like it. I'm also limited to a long slimline card when I do this. And I'll give you the information on this card stock coming up here soon. So here we're gonna get in with the greenery now. I am not one for green, and you guys know that. Like Brian's annoying green was annoying to me. That's why I named it that. I'm not a bright green person. I like a lime green, but I'm not a bright Kelly green person. So this color here is Pistachio, and I absolutely love this. I have been using this on all my stencils, and I use it along with bamboo leaves or olive grove. There's three in a row that just go so good together. And this is the Memento line. But it's like a deep sagey green. It's super pretty, and it's not green green. Because I think if I would have put a bright green in here, I wouldn't have liked this stencil at all. I'm drinking my morning coffee while I'm voicing over this video. Sorry. So I do have those. Those green strips are called mint tape. All it is like post-it note tape, and you can get that on Amazon. The post-it note tape. You don't have to buy the mint tape. Some of these products that these card people sell are crazy priced. Most of the stuff that I buy in Temu. I have found the exact same stamp sets on Temu. Some of them were $24.99 on the website, and I went to Temu and they're $2.99, and it's the same exact thing. Even the packaging is the same. There's just no wording, so you know it's company runoff. I struggled with this stencil here, so I will be shutting the camera off and coming back with it in place. There we go. I put my dot up in the wrong corner. So I have since marked all these and gave them all numbers so I know which way they go and which order they go in. But yeah, I find a lot of stuff on Temu. I do support some of these companies. I do buy from scrapbook.com, and I do buy from Gina K. There's a couple other places that I've been buying re-inkers from. Office Supply carries the Memento ink pads. If you hit a sale, you can get them pretty good prices. I have not purchased very much from Michael's. Hobby Lobby has great prices on cardstock as well as Joann's. Office Supply is where I get my Nina cardstock. Solar White Smooth. It's very nice cardstock. So now I'm a paper hoarder. Illinois says, what did you buy now? It's paper. But I have bought vellum. I've been buying foils. I've been buying scrapbook papers, pattern papers. But I'm finding that if I stencil my own backgrounds, I actually like it better. But I'm sure there'll be days when I want a piece of paper and something, and I'll just cut it from the books. I think you learn as you go what products you're really going to use and which ones you're not. So my biggest thing was buying the embellishments. The prices on them are crazy. It's like $8 for a little package of rhinestones. I wasn't going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. I remember buying jewelry supplies and how much I spent. I'm not going to do that with embellishments. So when I'm on Temu, if I see some for 99 cents or $1.48 and they're glass, I'll buy them. And you'll see the packages that I bought that I paid $1.44 for. It's crazy. I would have spent probably 20 bucks or more for those. And I'm all about supporting businesses, but right now, for me to get started and get the supplies that I need to do some pretty decent cards, I've been buying a lot from Temu. So, okay, so I have it all cut down now. This was the difficult part because I like lots of layers. I want my cards nice and sturdy. So I had a hard time deciding between the yellow and the pink, so I did decide with the yellow. It's super pretty on there, too. These are the mixed media cards that I got from Jerry's. I'll put that link below in the description so you'll be able to see. I buy them when they're on sale, so wait till they're on sale. They're super heavy cardstock. And the nice thing is you can do lots of things on this cardstock without layering. That's why they're called mixed media. So this was the happy birthday that I cut out. And these are 3 thick. I cut 3 and glue them together. And this is my paper sander, just getting everything nice and smooth. I am using a paper trimmer on my desk right now. The blade's not super sharp because I've cut so much paper with it already, but I do have a guillotine. Alan's going to set it up for me. Then I'm in trouble because I would be cutting paper like crazy. But yeah, I just sand it and get it nice and smooth. I want everything to look crisp. I just showed you there how rough it can be. And that's just from me whipping it out through my paper cutter, so I probably should change the blade on that. I'm assuming when you're cutting lots of paper, you should change your blades probably every couple weeks. I've been cutting a ton of paper. So I'm going to matte this black because it'll make the colors pop. And then, of course, with the yellow, I just think it all goes well together. I could have put a bumblebee on here now that I'm looking at this. A little jiggly bumblebee. He would have been cute. But I have a ton of Mother's Day. Well, I shouldn't say a ton. I did a bunch of Mother's Day cards, and those are in my Etsy shop as well. And then just some plain hello, sending love type things that you could use for a Mother's Day card. I try to keep them blank on the inside so you can use them as an everyday, any day card. I think everyone likes to write their own little things in their cards. If you want a sentiment in it, you know, you can always shoot me a message. I can put something inside it, stamp it, but I like them plain. I think you should write your own thing in there. I'm not Hallmark. I'm handmade. Sorry, Hallmark. I bought a lot of cards from you over the years. Not anymore. Okay. There we go. We got her mounted. Now, trick to this is, if your paper is exactly the same as your cardstock, which it should be, after you get your tape runner on, and I like liquid glue, but this card is so heavy, I just use tape runner. Putting it in your hands, and I'll show you right here. If you just put it in your hands, tap it on your glass, it should fit perfect. You shouldn't have any white showing at all. And here we go with the struggle bus. It's too big. Christina, it's too big. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't worry. I chuck it here in a sec. I don't chuck it, but I put it back in the container. I have a bunch of them cut out, so. Yeah, I gave up. So now, here we go. This is what I cut out. This is the smallest happy birthdays that I had. And of course, they're going vertical, not horizontal. But they also will fit on the side of this card really well. And of course, I put them on a yellow background to match the card. I didn't want to do white, and I definitely didn't want to do pink, so I think it'll be fine. See those bags of gems there? Those are my Temu bags. It's crazy. Alright, so first thing I gotta do is put my stamp on. I had this stamp made from Magnuson Custom Stamps. It takes a long time to get these. It takes about 45 days to get these because he hand makes them. I'll put their link in the description as well. It just says made by Christina. I have a lot of little stamps that say handmade, made by me. I have stickers with my logo, my new logo actually. I also have new business cards because I'm dissolving everything Posse. I just want to be my own thing, you know. I am going to be closing the group on Facebook as well. It's just too much for me. I'm getting at the age now where I just want to just create and not have commitments, I guess, is what I'm saying. But I am still working with Fluid Art Co. I do love to show you their new products, and I do like to boost sales for them. They've been so very good to all of us that have gotten things from them, and I like to influence to buy, I guess. And I won't do it unless I love the product. So these are just some foam squares to pop up this happy birthday, to make it above the card. I think that always looks cute. Not fun peeling the backs off, but and I'm out of frame here. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to learn to lift my camera a little higher on the next video I do. But yeah, hit up the Etsy shop if you're looking for paint, please. I have about 1,000 jars left yet. I mixed up everything I had, so I had like, oh gosh, close to 2,000 jars mixed up. So I'm still over a little over 1,000. I haven't been advertising it like I should be. I'm not doing any videos on painting, so that's not helping either. But most of my girls that buy paint from me, they know it's been on sale. They're buying it. So these little Julies here are like an orange, yellow, pink, shifting color. They're so pretty. And the only reason I bought them is because of that fact that I can use them with different colors. I do have tons of clear and black and blue and green and red and all those colors. But these were different. And they have a shade that's blue like this, that shifts blue-green. But I don't do a lot of blues and greens for cards. I am going to be doing some box sets too, where you'll get birthday, thank you, get well. You know, I think I'll do 10 or 12 cards in a box, all handmade, and I'll make sure that, you know, I put effort into them. They're not like going to be a mass-produced thing, to make them special for people that want a collection of handmade cards. I'm super tired. I'm sorry. I'm kind of like not talking about the card. So I think that looks super pretty. I'm glad I chose the yellow and not the pink. I think the pink would have been too bright. But that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. Check out all the links below for all the products that I used. And I'll see you on the next video. Working on studio, so we may be painting again here soon. And there she is finished, and my final cut. Love y'all, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.